Pinpoint Forecast.
Thanks for logging on. I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres, and we are keeping an eye on the possibility for some high winds tonight into the early morning hours on your Sunday. High wind warning in effect for places like Raton, Cimarron, and Mora, down all the way to Ruidoso and the eastern slopes of the Sacramento Mountains, where peak wind gusts of 65 miles per hour are not out of the question, thanks to a strong upper-level storm combined with a jet stream that's going to be moving right through New Mexico for the next several hours. So right along the eastern slopes of the northern mountains, all the way to the east mountains and to the Sacramento Mountains is where we could see 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts. As I mentioned, Cimarron, Mora, Clines Corners, and Ruidoso will feel the brunt of the winds for tonight. Now, Pinpoint for Futurecast is still showing the possibility for high winds the rest of the evening and for the early morning hours on Sunday, 5 in the morning. Glorieta Pass, Raton Pass could see some very high winds. And then finally, right around midday, the winds die down and shapes up to be a pleasant rest of your Sunday into Monday. Temperatures will be on the mild to cool side tonight with overnight lows in the 40s for TRC and Silver City. Highs tomorrow generally in the 50s and 60s, although a few areas will top out in the mid-70s, including Roswell with a high of 75. 70 for your Monday, upper 70s Tuesday, and even hitting 80 Wednesday before cool down returns next weekend. Northern half of the state tonight, still talking about some snow flurries in the higher terrain, but of course the main concern will be those high wind gusts along the eastern slopes. Highs tomorrow will be in the upper 50s for places like Raton and Las Vegas, 60s for Santa Rosa and Tucumcari. Farmington, your high on your Sunday will be at 53, warming up to near 60 Monday and Tuesday. And another potential winter storm may arrive as early as Wednesday, could reduce some rain and maybe even a few snowflakes by Thursday and Friday. For Santa Fe tonight, expect lows in the 30s with wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour for the early morning hours on your Sunday, with highs generally in the 50s. And for the next 7 days, expect those temperatures to slowly warm back up into the upper 50s, and keeping an eye on our next potential winter storm, which may arrive as early as Thursday evening. For the East Mountains, expect gusty conditions the rest of the night and early tomorrow morning. Highs tomorrow in the 50s with lows tonight down in the low to mid 30s. And here in Albuquerque, some occasional breeze is still possible with lows in the 30s and highs in the 50s and 60s. 7-day outlook for the Duke City, calling for temperatures back in the 60s as early as Monday into Tuesday, also Wednesday and Thursday. And there is that potential winter storm, which may arrive as early as Thursday night and last through Friday and Saturday. For all the latest on your Pinpoint forecast, you can always follow us on Facebook and Twitter and log on to KOB.com and download our app for free for the iPad, iPhone, and Android.